Yeah, turn has advanced.
Indeed, let's watch.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
someone in
Gift.
Indonesia?
I hit Venezuela. Oh, looks like
Someone's in
Cuba was hit
Mexico.
before.
Yeah, someone's in Mexico. Yep, and they took it.
So that is brisk. He is there. Hmm.
That's not good. He could very well have the one turn bonus in Scandinavia.
Yeah, he did only hit that with the three, so he didn't put any guys over there. So he put all of his guys both turns in somewhere else to get it. Unless he could have lost two the first time and had to place one more to get it with to get Cuba.
Well, he could have tried to take Baja the first turn. I mean, this last turn. If
True.
he failed to get Scandinavia first turn.
Which would be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice. Alright, I guess I'll expand in South Pole. I don't think you should try pushing over there.
Yeah, if he has an 8 bonus or something, then he can just stop me. And then
Yeah,
I'll die.
that's way too risky.
So I guess I go for South America. Yay! And gamble that he's not going to attack me last move.
Well, even if he did, he'd only be hitting you with 9, right?
Yeah,
Well,
but if he gets after I move out of Venezuela, then he's going to kill me.
oh,
Well, unless I'm not going to guarantee it, although even then it would be close. But I'm pretty sure I have to guarantee South America.
yeah, I don't. I hope he wouldn't attack you. Ouch.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Well. So you're taking South Pole?
Yep, I'll take South Pole. I'm going to hit UFO with 8 first move,
Okay.
and then
Sounds
I'll
good.
take South Pole second move, and or actually that should be second move, and then I'll do that. I'm just moving in Australia to get everything towards Western Australia to take Malaysia.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
So you're guaranteeing South America.
Yes. Hmm.
Good luck.
Yeah, exactly. Uh, I've committed. Uh, hopefully this works out.
I mean, is it? Do you think? How likely do you think it is that he would attack?
Uh,
I think it's more likely he would take Central
yeah,
America.
he should defend Cuba and just take Panama. Well, I would only take all of Central America if he already has Baja. If he has not taken Baja and all he has is Cuba and Mexico,
Yeah, that's
then he
true.
shouldn't go for it.
Of
So it
course.
depends on what he like. If he was in Scandinavia,
Mm-hmm.
then if he's Scandinavia, Central America, then yeah, he's going to be finishing off Central America. If he is in Central America and somewhere else, like East Africa or East China or Southeast Asia, if he's in any of those, then he decided to finish the other one and just now is getting income, but he still has more than me. Hmm.
I think it's most likely that that person's in Scandinavia. Brisk.
I don't think it's most likely. It's equally likely that he could be anywhere. He could
Eh.
easily have East China and just decided to go for two-turn East China.
No, no, no. Well, someone. I think that different people are in are in West Russia
It,
and
I'm just saying we can't
Scandinavia.
know that for certain. They
Yeah,
could
but
easily have gone 1-2 there.
with
I'm having one person go 1-2.
yeah, what's more likely than that is them going like 1 somewhere else and then 2-3 over there. But even
Yeah.
then, I don't think they'd do
Well, that's
that.
what we did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. Or that's what I did, sorry. Yeah, we didn't overlap, I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'll go ahead and commit to. Good luck.
Okay, we'll find out if I'm going to die. Watching turn. What's he gonna put? He only put 4. He may be
Okay.
finishing it off though.
Yeah, I think he's
Oh,
finishing. Oh
there's
crap! It got.
he got
Dang
first move.
it! I should have. I should have hit with more. That is the moral of the story. Dang it! I knew it in my heart. I was thinking, God, should have hit it with more. Mm. Not happy right now at all.
He did not finish Central.
Hmm.
I can send you stuff from Tura.
Well. Let's see. Dreuj did that. Second move. The only way. Huh.
Hmm.
How could they do that?
Mm,
The only.
elaborate.
No, how could he get that much there? By that. Oh wait, no. I see what he could have done. If he's somewhere like in East China. Okay, I see. If he's in East China, then he could still do that.
Well, he could do that even if he was in Scandinavia, Murmansk.
Eh. Well, if he was there, but I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's a possibility. We can't tell. We can't. We still cannot say for certain who's where, unless we see him place 9 next turn. The thing is, that if Brisk was there, he should. What? Why would he only do what he did? He put 4 in Cuba. That's risking losing in Cuba.
Yeah, that does feel weird.
So I'm thinking that Brisk is in a 4 bonus, but he got denied a 3 attack and is just now finishing or just now finished the bonus. That's why he put 4 here and 1 somewhere else.
Hmm.
That's what I think.
Maybe. That would make sense. Oh. Alright. Oh, man.
And dreuj has Scandinavia, West Russia.
How much could I have hit him with? I was afraid of that. I really was. Because of course it's an obvious prediction that we would have Central Russia. Even if they didn't have a pick covering that area, it's obvious we would be there.
Yeah.
So I could have hit him with up to 12. Yeah, I wouldn't have taken him. Oh well. Even with 12. So I guess I'll just hit Novo and Sipple with 3s.
Okay. Do you want me to send you anything from Tura, or do you want me to sit there?
You could just sit.
Okay. It's just if you were thinking you might be killed out of Omsk.
No, I don't think I can, actually. Even if he places all 8 down and hits with 10, he can't kill me.
Okay. So I'm gonna probably
I'm
hit
gonna have 8
Panama.
guys there. So, what were you planning on doing?
I'm gonna hit Panama with 5.
Last move after
Yeah.
everything else? And are you gonna move 1 to Brazil from Bolivia
Yes.
and 1 to Argentina?
I can do that.
Just to add more delay?
Yeah. Okay.
And
I
then
have
you
that set
could
up.
potentially use the blockade card there in Panama, or you could just try and overwhelm him.
Yeah.
Especially if he's in East China, which I can check out starting next turn. I guess, should I just stay put in Omsk, or should I go to Dudinka?
I'd say Dudinka because you could easily get all of West Russia this turn, and that would give you a double border.
Yeah, that's true. The only problem I was thinking was maybe he would predict move to Dudinka and hit that with a good amount, and then
That's why
hit
you go there
Omsk with
first.
2.
Well, then you can leave one, I guess. If you think that would happen.
I guess I could hit it with 6 instead of
Well, no, if you're only gonna hit it with 6, I would say sit then. Sit if that's the only thing you can do. Because that would not be enough. He could attack Omsk with 2 and Dudinka with everything else and win.
No, no, I was just gonna hit it with 6, and I was gonna leave one guy back in Omsk.
Okay, well, you would still lose Dudinka. So I don't think it's worth it.
If he hit Dudinka, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. How likely do you think it is that he'll hit Dudinka? Because if he hits Dudinka, he won't be able to take the bonus.
Yeah, I think he'll just go for the bonus.
So you don't think he would hit Dudinka? Yeah. You think because he can only do one or the other really.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have enough income to do anything else.
Yeah, I think he'll finish the bonus. Although if he is in Scandinavia, West Russia, there's like 6 of his income that are unaccounted for right now. So he may be going into Greenland.
6 of his income? Really?
Yeah.
What
Because
if he
okay, he got Scandinavia first turn. Second turn he went to Moscow. But what else did he do that second turn?
second turn he went to Moscow? I think I see what you're saying now. First turn he would get it all. Second turn he went to Moscow.
Hmm. He must have done something else the second turn, either go to Denmark Haven or Archangels. If he went to Archangels on turn 2, then this turn he could possibly have all of West Russia.
That would be really bad.
But I don't think that's how it is because he did attack with 9, which would require, 9 income total plus 1 or 2 from taking Moscow. Probably 2. So that's 11 of his income after that. After the 16 that he had available after getting the 1 turn Scandinavia.
And he'd need at least 3 to take Vorkuta.
Yeah, 3 there, and then another 2 added on to that for Archangels for perfect casualties to be able to get both. And even with leftovers,
yeah, I'm not sure he could have enough for that.
It is technically possible that he could have succeeded with that if he got absolutely perfect leftovers every single time. But it's risky. I don't think we can count on that as having happened.
What did he do with his other income then, you think?
I think he went to Denmark Haven.
Really?
Either
Why?
that or he is trying to get West Russia and is about to finish it.
That would make sense. Then he would be able to take Dudinka.
Yes.
But he wouldn't be able to hit it with more than
Oh, he could possibly hit it
maybe
with up to 10.
he wouldn't have. Oh wait, he did. Yeah, he did use like 5 or 6 to take Archangels at the worst case.
And it's like he could have already hit Vorkuta with a 3 and lost, and just now be able to take it with a 2. And that's assuming that he even lost it. He could have or won in Vorkuta if he wanted to go for that. If he was trying for West Russia on turn 3, then he could have it. It just depends on his leftovers.
Well, I'll hopefully get Antarctica. I'll hopefully get Antarctica this turn, and then I'll be able to move up to Thailand and threaten Hong Kong, or at least see if someone's there.
Okay. Yeah, actually, the more that I think about it, it is very likely that he has all of West Russia.
Really?
Okay, if he had, like, let's say he has 2 leftovers in Finland. Okay? Then turn 2, he puts 4 in Murmansk, 4 in Finland, hits Archangels with 4, hits Moscow with 6. Okay? Loses 1 each time. He's got 3 that can attack out an Archangels.
And 5. Or
2.
2 and 4.
2 that can, yeah, 2 and 4. And then he puts 3 in Archangel, 5 in Moscow, and hits Ufa with 9, Vorkuta with 5,
Mm.
and with 4. So he could, if he loses only one guy in both Moscow and Archangel and had 2 guys in Finland, then he could guarantee it if he had minimal casualties for those 3 attacks. If he had more casualties, then he could only hit Vorkuta with a 3. If he had 2 incidences of additional casualties, then he would have had hit both with 3s.
Hmm.
So uh, it's not extremely likely still, but I'd say it's maybe 50%.
Well, do you think I should...
I think Dudinka
You
still.
still think I should try and take Antarctica and go to Dudinka?
I don't, unless you have a better idea.
No, I don't really.
Yeah. Hmm. The best thing I
It
can think of?
it feels more likely that they... It just feels weird that they would try that. Honestly. Huh. The same person going 1-2 in West Russia, Scandinavia?
Hmm.
That just strikes me as very odd.
Well, it's not exactly a bad strategy.
Well, it doesn't really... What do you mean? It doesn't really make sense because you won't... There's a good chance you could... Well, not a good chance, but a 25% chance that you could just get nothing there.
Yes. In which case you have knowledge.
Yeah, but
In which case
they have
you
an
put your three,
extremely quick
four, and
source of income.
yes, but that doesn't automatically make it not worth getting.
Not worth picking, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, on the off chance that you don't get any of it, that means your opponents comboed it or overlapped it
Yeah, and then they could just get a one-turn bonus with Scandinavia and the other territory
with a
that...
64% chance.
Yeah, and the guy's other territory would be very, very threatening for the first few turns.
What?
The guy that had Scandinavia, he would have another territory elsewhere,
Yes,
and he would be a very big threat for the first 2 turns.
for the second and third turn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. First 2 turns after you take the thing.
Yes, but that doesn't automatically make the other option bad. I don't see how this is.
Man, it just doesn't seem all that great. Unless your
It
opponents decide to completely ignore it.
it may not be optimal, but that doesn't make it bad.
Eh? Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, so I'll hit Dudinka with 6, and then I'll leave 1 in Omsk.
Okay.
Uh, so you're just gonna place guys in Colombia and take Panama, and then what else?
Sit.
Just sit?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll go ahead and commit.
Okay. I'm committing as well.
Hopefully my 3s are successful.
That would be nice. Okay.
In
Well,
fact, let me move that around, just in case. I don't expect that to be an issue.
moving what around?
Nothing. 1, 1,
Oh,
1,
okay.
5.
Okay. Well, we will see what happens when turn advances.
Indeed.
And turn has advanced.
Indeed it has. Let's watch.
Turn.
Okay, yeah, he
Yeah, you just
definitely
placed
has. He definitely... Aw, he took Central
Oh, you got
America.
first move. Oh, well, of course
Dang
he
it.
got first move because I didn't hit first move. But yeah, oh, that sucks. He had the same idea as me. He
Ooh,
predicted me perfectly.
alright. Well, dreuj definitely, yeah, he had all of West Russia. So,
Yep.
that's not good. Oh,
Oh, you failed. Oh, no. Oh, well. That
yeah.
sucks. And I just lost all my guys in Colombia. Oh,
And they have a card. This is
oh
bad.
God.
Oh, this is really bad.
Hmm.
I've got to rely on getting first move. I mean, he's getting Dreuj will be able to play 17 guys.
Yeah.
He'll be able to hit me with uh 27 guys in Dudinka. Even with all my guys placed, 15, I won't be able to defend it, I don't think. What is it? The chances of taking 15.
No, you won't. That's
Yeah, I'll lose it.
he'll
And
have like that's like a 62 or 63% chance that 64% offense or something like that.
sorry?
And he's going to kill you. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, he'll kill me. He'll kill me. I'm dead. If I don't move out first move.
Yeah.
So
So definitely first move.
just
He's probably
search
gonna
for
yeah, he
Kuda
probably will put
Ufa.
everything in Omsk and try to kill you. Um hmm.
If he does that, then I should hit Ufa. I think Vorkuta is the more obvious attack to make. So
Yeah, if he was gonna defend one of them, he would try to defend Verkuda and then move back. But if he was going to go offensive, then he would put everything in Omsk and just hit Dudinka.
even in that case, if he tried to move back from Omsk, then all I'd really need is first move, and I'd still take it. And there's a 50% chance that'll happen anyway, and I've got to move because if he gets first move in from Omsk and places everything there and hits me in Dudinka, then I'm dead. Um,
Yeah.
and that ruins everything.
hmm Okay. Well, if he's gonna do that, then I might try sneaking out Omsk as he leaves or something. See if I can get lucky.
Good idea. That's a good idea. Hopefully,
'Cause I don't think I'm gonna get a card piece otherwise.
yeah.
Um,
That might actually be pretty good. Like if he takes me in Dudinka, and he doesn't take you in Tura, and you get Omsk, then
well, he can't get both of us because he won't have the income. He won't be able to put enough to kill both of us.
do you think you should attack Omsk second move?
Second, they're
Because
gonna
he
make it
could move
last.
the guys from Ufa to Omsk. He could try doing a move from Ufa to
I don't know
Omsk.
why he would do that.
I don't really agree with it either, but he could just be trying to take all of Central Russia afterwards, after he kills me. The point is, if you take Omsk, then you can blockade in Tura if I die, and then he
Yeah.
won't get that bonus.
Well, eh, if it came to that, then I'm not sure we would be able to come back anyways. But
Probably not, but the good news is that Georgia is a wasteland, so
uh
they can't take Caucasus, and that's really good. That's like the best bonus over there,
hmm.
efficiency-wise.
I'm not sure how to deal with Brisk though, with him getting that double hit that border now.
Yeah.
He's almost certainly got 11 income right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's
11
definitely...
or possibly 12, but probably 11.
Yeah, I think he's got Southeast Asia, so I think me moving to Malaysia will be good.
Yeah, yeah.
I think uh, you should probably defend Colombia because Colombia is closer to Argentina.
Okay.
Hmm. Argentina touches me, and that would be really bad. But problem with Colombia is, it's so obvious. I mean, he could very easily put stuff in Cuba, expecting you to move everything out of Venezuela to Colombia.
So I just won't. If he
Try and
doesn't,
defend both of them.
I guess.
It might work. It depends on what he does, of course, but well, if he placed 11 down in Cuba,
If he used the card as well, then he can break whatever he wants.
oh yeah, but I don't think he'll use the card. Dreuj is in more dire straits. He needs the card because of my position in Dudinka. I don't
hmm
think Brisk will use it.
Okay.
But yeah, Cuba, if he put 11 down in Cuba and tried to hit you from there, then he could take your 10 with 16, I think. or 16, right? Let me see.
With a 58% chance.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Then maybe you could move the guy from Brazil to Venezuela or something, because if he was going to attack Venezuela, it would not be first move. He would try and delay it as much as possible, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, eh. Eh. Or yeah, are you going to hit Panama back last move, or are you just going to sit?
I was just gonna sit because I don't think he's going to hit at all. If, at least in that location, if he's not gonna put guys. I don't think I'll be able to kill enough to make it so I can win.
True, true. So you're going to attack him in Omsk?
Yes. Second move.
Yeah, in case he moves to Ufa first move. Or takes me out in Dudinka. Yeah, I like it a lot. Alright, so we're relying on first move. It sort of hinges on that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think dreuj will do the same thing. I don't think that dreuj would try and play stuff in Ufa, so I don't think I'm going to be running into a stack there unless he transfers back from Omsk.
Yeah. Okay, let's hope this works out. I'm crossing my fingers as I commit.
Yeah, if I get first move in, I think I'll be alright. Otherwise, nope.
Yeah.
So, yep, I'll go ahead and commit to. Let's see what happens.
Yep. Okay, so let's watch the turn.
Did I get
Oh,
first
he put
move?
he split up between Vorkuta and Ufa,
Wow.
and he defended you.
Oh, he used the card correctly.
Oh crap!
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna be able to get Omsk. Crap! Dang it!
Well, you know what this means? It means I should have gone to just edge.
And he's not in Southeast Asia.
He attacked you with 1, so he lost there. Hit me with 1 from
And
Ufa,
he
and
took
then he
you.
hit me with 10. Yep, alright. So he's getting 12 income. You should definitely take the card. He's not in Southeast Asia.
He put 5 in Cuba, and that's it.
Does he have East Africa?
Either that or East China.
Huh. Alright, well, of course, I'm going to have to race through Thailand, Myanmar, India, Pakistan to get over there. You, of course, should take the card, and I think you should blockade Intura. Either do that or... Huh. Alright, if we can find Brisk's other bonus, then we might be alright.
If it had been Southeast Asia, then it's possible. With East China, I guess if we get lucky. But if it's like East Africa, I mean, really, even East China. I don't know. I'm being pessimistic right now. Okay, if he's going to attack me in Tura, how many will he do it with?
Well, should have gone to just edge. That was my bad mistake. That's sad.
Okay, I'm thinking of trying to attack Brisk this turn. Which territory should I do it from?
You don't want to try defending Ufa? I mean Tura?
I was gonna have 7 there.
7 in Tura? He's gonna hit you with everything, you know that.
Will he? Will he not try to take Tomsk as well?
No, he should hit you with everything. He really should.
I think that he would try to hit Tomsk as well. Because it's not game over for him if it takes him an extra turn to kill me. And the
It
extra
it
four income
is
from
if
the...
you blockade, then well, it's not game over, but he'll lose Central Russia. That's the only chance he's got to take Central Russia is if he eliminates you. So he won't take Tomsk, he'll take you. There's no need to take Tomsk.
Mm.
Look, it doesn't speed
Not
up
sure
his
if I agree
movement
with
at
that, but
all.
whatever.
It doesn't. How does it speed up his movement over there?
Gives him the 4 bonus a turn earlier.
No, it doesn't, because he's still... Look at... Omsk touches everything.
Yeah.
So there's no need to try and take Tomsk.
What? You need both. To
Yeah.
get the bonus.
Oh, you're saying you're saying that he'll try and take the whole thing this turn.
Yeah.
Eh.
In fact, I think both of them will attack me this turn. Brisk will probably put everything probably in Panama and attack Colombia. That's what I'd expect.
Possibly. Very likely. So you don't think you should put anything in a... Oh, and I don't think that Brisk had all of Central America, by the way, because that's where I think those 3 went to take Baja. He must be.
There's no way. No. No, no, no. This is turn 6. There's no way that's his only bonus.
No. Wait, you mean his place in East China or East Africa?
Yeah, he's had that bonus. He got that. He
Central
got
America?
his 4 bonus. He got his other bonus in 2 turns.
Yeah.
And then after that, he got Central America. He has both.
On
He had both
turn
last turn.
2, he took Cuba.
He used those guys to
Turn
expand.
turn 3, he placed 4 in Cuba. And you're right, we didn't see him do anything in Central America, so he probably did. It's weird though. Why didn't...
I don't know what.
Huh. I'm not sure what he was doing with those other guys.
Expanding.
Where? In West China?
Or North Africa.
North Africa?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go to Thailand with 15. Unless it's more likely he's in East Africa.
I think you should hit South Africa with more. Because I do think it is more likely that he has East Africa.
Okay.
Just because if he was in East China, then he would have expanded into Southeast Asia, at least partially by now.
That is true. Good point. But he should have gone to South Africa, too.
Yes, he should have. I don't think he wants to border both of us, though.
Yeah, that's true.
I think you should hit it with a stack first move.
Alright, I'm hitting it with 11.
Okay.
Let's see if we can gang up on him over here.
Okay, if he's going to hit Colombia, then I'll defend that with 14. And I have 9 in Tura.
That should be good.
Yeah, watch this be a super blockade.
That would be fine.
Meh. Okay, well, I'm committing, I guess. Okay.
Alright. I guess I'll just do that, and at least they won't get Central Russia. That's nice. Hopefully
Yeah,
he doesn't kill
maybe.
8. As long as he doesn't get lucky and kill 8. If he attacks with
Yeah.
12 and kills 8, that would be horrible. As long as that doesn't happen, he won't get Central Russia. He'll go into Caucasus. He won't be able to get West China because I'll be there. We should be able to gang up on Brisk, regardless of whether he's in East China or East Africa.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Well, we will see what happens when turn advances.
Indeed.